Perfect. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the team call. I'm so happy and excited that you are on this evening. Really looking forward to sharing some really great things that we've been talking about in our mastermind and wanted to share a little bit about it with you. First and foremost, we are recording. So if you have anybody on your team that didn't get on, we'll get that recording to them. Thanks, everybody, for jumping on. I want to also ask, who is going to the power training? So I'm going to, I know I've got hands. I'm going to shout out really quickly who I have on this list. If you don't hear your name and if you don't hear, let me mute everybody. Okay. If you don't hear your name, then please text me or Teresa, because she and I are both going to be at the Indy and the Long Beach. So here I have at Long Beach, Sunny, Trisha, Seymour, Jenny Slappy, Kathy Wilcox, Ann Brecky. Actually, I think Ann Brecky's going to be at Indy. Jen Reeves, Amy Hellman, Ann Ward, Deb Salyer, Caroline, Candace, Larry, Stephanie Laffler, Lori Meckelberg, Molly Hatley, Cindy Curtis, Janet Early, Tony Councilman, Julie Ekstrom, Ashley Hall. Those are the people I have for Long Beach. Indy, I have Lori Bell, Tricia Caputo, Renee Youngblood, Angela Stevens, Robbie Stroud, Pamela Brum, Caroline Layton, and that's that. So if you did not hear your name, yes, me and Stuart are going. So I better put you and Stuart. Yes, I have Jenny Slappy here. Did I put your name? Did I call your name? Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Jenny Slappy and Stuart. We have to remember to add Mr. Stewart. That is not okay. He is definitely part of the account and work in the business. So please let us know, because we have goodies for you, and I don't want to have, I don't want to not have them for everybody. So be sure to let us know. All right. So tonight, Zig Ziglar says, it is your attitude, not your aptitude, that will determine your altitude. So for those of you who don't know who Zig Ziglar is an amazing coach, inspirational man that used to be the sort of like the John Maxwell of the day. If you've never heard of him, he's incredible, written many, many books, and a super, super great inspirational mentor. So it is your attitude, not your aptitude, that determines your altitude. So could it be your attitude that's holding you back? Could it be what you're thinking is stumping your growth? We were talking about the law of trade-offs as we read this fabulous book. It's the John Maxwell 15 Irrefutable Laws of Growth in our mastermind. It talks about trade-offs, and we were just talking a lot about it. So I kind of wanted to touch on that. And I say, do we need a checkup from the neck up? Because it really is up here, right? So we can have a self-encouragement or self-defeating mindset. And we have to remind ourselves that we're on a roller coaster. It's called the entrepreneurial roller coaster. I believe Darren Hardy wrote a book on it. Fabulous, very entertaining book. And that roller coaster consists of ups and downs, and ups and downs. Oh, and doing this too, right? So we have to be aware of that, because the key is to realize that it's not what is happening to you that matters. It's how we choose to respond. So I've got a checklist of gaining control, and I hope this helps for most of you, if not all. Number one is commitment. Janet Early shared that this morning, and I thought, that really is number one in your business, is to be committed. Guys, it's like a marriage. It's like a friendship. You're either all in or you're not at all. And of course, it's a choice, right? And can you be part-time and be committed fully? Absolutely. My point is that if you're only spending 1 hour part-time, then work your business 1 hour 100%. be committed to that hour to your business. Okay? So plan it and then work it. If you're committed, do that. Even if you have to put a timer on, then be committed. Number 2 is intentionality. Do it anyway. Reminds me of Nike. Just do it, right? When you feel like it or you don't. When you feel like it or you don't, just do the do. It is your business. You're the director of your ship. Even when you feel like it or you don't, be intentional. Get it done. Number 3, don't bother. I don't say worry because we don't worry because we're business people. Don't bother what other people think. Don't bother what other people feel or say or anything. You are on your own journey. And if you are excelling, so be it. If you're not, don't compare it to others. Don't worry about what others are saying unless it's constructive criticism. If people are going past you, awesome. Root them on. If they're not, help them. Because we're not going to bother what people say. We're going to bother what we do about our own business and about other people's business, because that's what this business model is. That's who we attract, and that's what we're doing, right? Don't bother what your upline is saying. Don't bother what your downline is saying. Don't bother with what your sideline is saying. Stay in your path. Stay on your journey. Don't compare to what others are doing. It's going to kill your business because your business is different than mine. People are crushing it on Instagram, on social media, getting customers left and right. That's not where I get business. So do I condemn or do I get upset? Do I bother? No. I have to recognize my audience because it's my business. Everybody's business circle of influence is different. Okay. So don't bother comparing yourself or worrying about what others are doing. There are going to be people that are going to be jealous. There are going to be people that are going to be mean. There are going to be people that are not going to return your calls. And all I can say is it's okay. It's part of the journey. It's part of being and becoming the leader. Because as you build your organizations, you're going to only have so much bandwidth to deal with. And if people don't return the calls, that's okay. And I'm going to teach you one thing that's completely off the cuff. If you have something important and you call somebody, leave a message. Don't not leave a message. When people call me, because I've done this for a long, long time in business. If people don't leave me a message, it wasn't important. And that's okay. I know that we'll touch base when we talk. If it's important, leave a message or text. And leave a message. Don't just say, hey, please give me a call. Because that means nothing. You have to say, hey, I've got this and this going on. Would love to get your feedback. Hey, I want to get your opinion on this. That way we can monetize, when we can call you. Can we call you right then and there? Is it a quick 2-minute call or is it going to take some time? We have to monitor that because we only have so much time. But remember, be the best employee to your business so that you wake up and you will want to hire you and even promote you as the best employee. Be that person, okay? Number 4, daily system. Have a daily system. What do you do? I know I start my day with devotions. Every day, Steve and I will pray. We will pray for the company. We will pray for our kids, our family, and we always pray for you. We pray for abundance. We pray for health. We pray for safety. And we pray for happiness when the kids go back to school. Because we know what that's like. Do you have an hour power, a power hour in the morning for prospecting? And do you have a power hour in the evening or afternoon for follow-up? Yeah, those are great systems. And maybe it's a power 20 minutes of prospecting, a power 20 minutes of follow-up. Very, very key. All right. So make sure that you have your daily system. Number 5, personal development. If you are not happy where you are in your business, then read, read, read. You will not recognize yourself in a year from now. I guarantee it. That's why this industry perpetuates personal development. Let me find that someone's making some noise here. Let me find you. Found her. Okay, so developing your skills to be a master Neora representative. That's really what personal development is. If you want to grow, if you want to go to the next level, if you want to be better today than you were yesterday, then that's what it's going to take, is read another book. Read John Maxwell, read Zig Ziglar, read Darren Hardy, read Jim Rohn, read, and then you become a master teacher, and then a master trainer, and then a master leader. That's just natural. And a lot of people have been in the industry who've known about personal development. Not a lot of you haven't. And honestly, it's the best thing. You won't grow without personal development. So if you want, I give you permission to read 2 books at a time, if not more, because I know I do. Raise of hands, who reads more than one book more than one, right? I love it. I'm not alone. Yay. All right. So there are seasons for reasons. I know you guys have heard this before. And the season that we're going into right now is the fall. A lot of people love this time of year. Leaves are changing, you know, it's colorful. Things are just outside. You look outside and things are so different for most people. And pretty soon the trees are going to be bare with winter, because then that next season is coming up, right? You know what? Why does that happen? It's to make room for the new. It's to make room for the new growth, the new leaves, the new trees. You know, everything outside is growing. Nothing out there is declining. And same thing with you. And so there are seasons for reasons. And as you go along in your business, you're going to experience these different seasons. You're going to have a lot of people come into the business that say they're going to run, and they're going to go MIA, missing in action. You're going to have a lot of people that come into your business that are going to run and don't do all that much. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to say they will, but then they never do. I mean, it's just, and you're going to have people that you never even realized that are going to come into your business and become leaders that you never thought would. And that's just because there's seasons for reasons. You're going to have people that are probably going to unfriend you. How many people have had people unfriend you since I've been with the business? You know what? I say thank you. I don't get upset. There's no room for feelings. We're in business. If you want to be in, feelings, leave the business outside, come inside, and we'll have feelings over a glass of wine. But honestly, business women, businessmen, there's no room for feelings. And if somebody wants to unfriend you, if somebody wants to be jealous, if somebody wants to not be nice, that's okay. You know, it's not what's happening to us, is how we choose to respond, right? So you may lose friendships. What's happening to what I've learned is that there's a different mindset. You're learning, you're growing, and those people are not. So love them where they are, move on, let it go. So I'm going to challenge you to track your numbers daily. If you don't already, I find that it's very helpful. Get a journal, go to the dollar store, track your group qualifying volume every single day, your preferred customers, and your new starts. If you track those, you're going to have a platform and a base to compare next month and the following month and the following month. And it's very interesting because what I will challenge you to do once you start building these numbers is that I want to challenge you to strive to be stronger than you were the month before. If you look at tomorrow's numbers from last month, you're going to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to do better. I had 5 customers last month. I have 5 customers this month. I'm going to have 6 customers by the end of the day. If you can give yourself small wins, guys, there's no way but not growing. So compare your numbers. You're going to see up and down, up and down, up and down. And we can talk about that at a later point. Every month it's going to be different. That's why we look at a 3-month average and a 6-month average, because there's going to be good months and there's not going to be good months. So don't worry. Every business goes through that. So let's start tracking numbers. And last but not least, I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to become. I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to become. So with that, you guys, thank you for jumping on. And I know that Stephanie has a live video, a live RRP going on. So I'm going to jump on that. And guys, thanks for jumping. And I love you. Make sure you let me know that you are coming to a power training near you. God bless everybody.
Thanks, Karen. It was awesome.
Thank you.